Hello and welcome to the GoTrucker Show, coming to you live from Hialeah, Florida. My name is Matthew Gossett and I'm your host. Today we got a couple of topics to cover. We're going to cover the color yellow, but not quite like you think. And we're also going to cover brake inspection week coming up soon towards the end of August. You're not going to want to miss that. We've got some tips and tricks on how you can beat it and not become a statistic. Stay tuned. So less than truckload company Yellow Corporation, once one of the largest carriers in the United States, declared bankruptcy and ceased all operations on July 30th, 2023, effectively ending its near 100-year history. The company is facing a deep financial crisis for the past month and had been in danger of filing bankruptcy and liquidating. Yellow's financial struggles were exacerbated by a significant loss of shipping volume as customers diverted their freight to other carriers due to concerns about a possible Teamsters union strike and the company's ability to meet financial obligations. The company's financial situation was worsened by substantial debt, including $730 million owed to the federal government. Yellow had obtained a federal loan package during the COVID-19 pandemic, which included a 30% equity stake by the government, but it appears that was not sufficient to stabilize the company. Around 22,000 Teamsters union employees and 8,000 management and non-represented employees lost their jobs as a result of the shutdown. A lot of Yellow's competitors are now in a very unique position to gain a lot of new business as the shippers start moving their freight to the other carriers. Yellow had been losing market share in the less than truckload sector for several years, and its financial statements since 2014 reflected declining freight volumes and revenue. In its first quarter financial report of 2023, Yellow reported a 12% year-over-year drop in freight tonnage and quarterly loss of $54.6 million. That'll definitely affect the bottom line. The closure of Yellow Corporation marks the end of a long-established carrier in the U.S. trucking industry, leaving a void that other carriers are looking to fill. Now, we're going to go see what Ron has to say. One of my colleagues had a chance to go interview Ron at the Pilot Truck Stop. So we're going to go see what Ron has to say. Take it away, Yoandi.
¿Quién le pone el cascabel al gato? Pero vamos a hablar ahora con Ron, que tiene muchos puntos de vista interesantes, sobre todo para una persona tan joven como él. Además, Ron, que viaja con su novia y con su perro. No sabemos si porque la novia es celosa o porque el celoso es él.
My name Ron.
Ron.
Yep. No, I'm owner operator.
For you it's better?
Yeah, for me it's better. Really as a company driver, I'll say not right now. It's really not better. It's honestly better to be a company driver right now because, like I said, the rates are bad. We really not making no money out here. We still got to pay for the truck. We still got to pay for fuel. Anything go wrong with it? I just had a fitting loose this morning. I've been here since yesterday morning. I don't got no money to get that fixed. I had to fix it myself. It's really not. It's not paying that much right now. It's not worth the money. Like right now, I'm going. I got paid $1,800 to go 1,500 miles, and that's all. That's mine. I don't gotta pay nobody, but I gotta pay $900 for fuel, $1,000 for fuel. The big problem? Yeah. Well, start off, I've been waiting on the load since yesterday morning. I just found one this morning, only paying about $1,800 to go 1,500 miles. It's real hard getting out of here. I've never really been here before, but this is my first time. I probably won't never come back. But yeah, it's hard right now everywhere. The rates are bad. You know, you got other people in the trucking industry. Everybody trying to get paid. It's really not enough money for everybody to eat right now. I'm from Chicago.
Chicago?
Yeah.
What is better, Chicago or Florida?
Oh shit. Chicago, you still got loads. I mean, you could still make some money in Chicago, but here, whew, it's bad out here. I probably never come back here. This is my first time here.
The low price for the cargo here.
Yeah, it's bad.
One message for the young truckers.
For the young truckers, I mean, you gotta get paid, man. If this is what you want to do, then get your money. You gotta find some way to get your money still, whatever works best for you. Just stay grinding, stay hustling, and stay on top of your game, your business.
You travel with your girlfriend?
Yeah, she don't drive, but she ride with me, yeah.
Always.
Yeah, always.
Bueno, ahí parte Ron, como ustedes estaban escuchando, no le gusta la Florida. Dice que a lo mejor ni regresa porque acá se paga muy poco. En Chicago todavía se resuelven mejores precios para las cargas, y eso es por una de las cosas que estamos organizando con Top Tracking System, Elite Insurance and Beyond, and Elite Carrier Services. Esta iniciativa, este reclamo oficial a la vicegobernadora Yanet Núñez, que se podría convertir en la primera gobernadora de habla hispana del estado de la Florida en caso de que el tocayo de Ron tenga éxito en las primarias republicanas o se embarque en una especie de matrimonio con Donald Trump y todo esto sea una distracción para el partido vaselinoso que se está frotando las manos y a lo mejor después le toca llorar. Allá se va Ron. Recuerde, los jóvenes también pueden ser emprendedores y sobre todo en el mundo de los camiones.
Wow, sounds like Ron's not a big fan of South Florida, huh? That's incredible. So he also advised maybe it's better to work for a company instead of being an owner-operator. I guess maybe that's the case in Chicago. Who knows? Right now, I'd like to take an opportunity to thank some of our sponsors here. We have Elite Carriers, we have Elite Insurance and Beyond, and we also have Top Tracking Systems. I've been on the trucker boards lately, and I've been noticing a lot of folks out there having problems with insurance, getting insurance, quoting insurance, getting the right insurances for what they need. I'm here to tell you, Elite Insurance and Beyond can help. They can save you money. Check them out. We also have Top Tracking System, which is the #1 ELD logbook system in the game. Very easy, very user-friendly, made by truckers, for truckers, and we're dedicated to you truckers. And as far as Elite Carriers, if you guys need DOT compliance, any questions answered, any paperwork, any tags, those folks there can help you. We would be honored if you would visit our website, Elite Carrier Services. All right, so now we're going to introduce Anthony, another one of our truck drivers that we had the opportunity to interview over at the truck station. Yowandi, once again, on it and ready to go. Yowandi?
What are you seeing is the worst problem for truckers?
Oh man, it's a lot of bad problems. I would say weather would have to be one of the worst, but besides that, I would have to say parking. It'd be hard to find parking spots in some of these cities, such as Miami, Los Angeles.
Are you from Los Angeles?
I'm from California, yes.
California has many regulations for truckers and for trucks.
Oh yeah, man. No. I heard they doing no new diesel trucks. They trying to get rid of the independent contractors for the companies and stuff. Yeah.
For you, what is better, California or Miami?
I like Miami.
Move it.
Yes, sir. All the time.
Yeah, a message for the young truckers in U.S.
Go ahead and get y'all license. Start making your money. Start saving it.
We try to make a official letter to Governor Ron DeSantis about the made regulation for the brokers for best price in the cargo. If we make it, you move it to California, to Miami?
I might have to. I'm already thinking about it. Tell you the truth. Thank you, man.
En este camión de On Time Trans se va Anthony, un joven camionero de California que no lo dudaría en mudarse para la Florida si se impulsan leyes y regulaciones por parte de Ron DeSantis para hacer un poquito mejor la vida del camionero.
So it seems like Anthony might be relocating from California to Florida. And who wouldn't? We all know California is a mess. Every trucker I've ever talked to about California who comes out of California really and truly despises that state. We have a much more trucker-friendly atmosphere here in Florida. He did mention parking. I'm assuming that's throughout the United States, not just here in Florida. But yeah, like Yolandi was talking about earlier, and when he asked Anthony, if we can get that letter going and get Ron DeSantis on our side as far as the pricing goes, I have a feeling we're going to have a very large influx of folks moving from other states here to Florida to work in this industry. So thanks, Yolandi, for that interview. And we're going to do one more here after my next topic, which you guys should pay attention to because this affects pretty much all of you who are out on the road in the United States, Mexico, and Canada. Now we've got CVSA Brake Safety Week, and that's going to take place throughout all three of the territories that I just mentioned, the United States, Canada, and Mexico, between August 20th and August 26th. During this Brake Safety Week, inspectors will be paying special attention to the brake lining and brake pads, ready to serve up those violations if need be. Here are a few tips that's going to help you guys stay out of that statistic zone and possibly help you out during these inspection times. Number one, we're going to want to inspect visible portions of the brake lining and pads as part of your pre and post-trip inspections. You want to look for signs of missing lining, such as grooves in the drum from rivet contact. Look at the shoe to drum clearance and ensure there's adequate lining on the shoe. Look for any signs of leaks from the hub or other components that might be contaminating the lining pad or surface. Ensure that there's no missing lining blocks. Check for visible cracks or voids in that lining block. We want to check for any exposed rivets or lining blocks that look loose on the shoe. On disc brakes, pay particular attention to the condition of the rotor, such as heavily rusted rotors across the entire friction surface, either side, metal to metal contact. We all know what that sounds like and how devastating that can be. Make sure all repairs are consistent with the brake manufacturer's requirements and guidelines, and be sure to note any issues that you have in your driver inspection reports and report them to the motor carrier to have the defective linings and brake pads repaired. The focus of this year's Brake Safety Week is on the condition of brake lining and brake pads, says CVSA President Major Chris Nordell with the Texas Department of Public Safety. Making lining and brake pad issues very prevalent and important may result in vehicle violations and could affect the motor carrier's safety rating. And we all know how important that is to get our loads. So please make sure you guys focus on your pads and your lining, because that's what these guys are going to be looking for out there on the roads in the United States, Mexico, and Canada. During Brake Safety Week 2022, 38,117 CMV inspections were conducted throughout North America. Of those inspected vehicles, 13.3% were placed out of service for brake-related critical vehicle inspection item violations. Once again, do your due diligence. Make sure in your pre and post inspection reports that you guys pay attention to these things. I gave you a pretty extensive list for you to focus on and pay attention to, because that's what these guys are going to be looking for. Don't become one of the 13.3 percentage that are placed out of service. That would be a definite devastation to your business. And now we actually have one more interview from my colleague Yolandi at the truck stop. This is Nakimia. She is actually from Port St. Lucie, from what I understand. But let's hear what she has to say based on being a woman in the truck driving industry.
Bueno, es difícil encontrarse acá en el truck stop del Pailo con una mujer camionera, con Nakimia. Vamos a conversar. Nakimia, nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Port St. Lucie.
Ah, Florida.
Yes.
How many years in the truck for you?
Since 2017.
5 years.
Yes.
What are you saying about the woman in the trucker in the U.S. in Florida? Is easy?
I think it's a good business. I think so many women should join. It's a good business. Right now it's not good, but I think so many women, we should join that business. Just like men, we can do it. We are independent women. I think we can do it. We need more women in the business.
When you arrive for the truck stop and you see many of men driver, what are you seeing? What are they saying? Whoa.
No, I'm thinking to myself, where are the women? Wherever I see any woman, I'm so happy, because I have to acknowledge them that they are doing something important. We have to diversify the business. We need more women truckers. I think it's good for business.
A message for all women that want to be a driver.
Oh, I think any woman, if I can do it, they can do it too. It's a good business. I'm not regretting it. I've been able to do so many things with the truck. I started with one truck. I have another truck, and I'm doing so many things. I think it's very good. It's a lucrative business. Women, come and join us, come and make the money.
And what are you doing with the family? You driver on the family at home?
Yes, you go back. You try to balance. It's possible. If men can do it, they have family too. It's a matter of balance, how you do it. You can go, come back a weekend. You have to talk to your partner and balance.
We try in our TV program, we try to send a letter for Governor Ron DeSantis to make a regulation for brokers. What do you think?
Oh, they need to do something. The rates are killing us because the fuel is very expensive. Right now it's $4 and some cents, and then the loads are paying $2. It's not fair for a driver because we work really hard and we make this America going. If we are not over there, the truck drivers, nothing goes on. We have to transport everything. Wherever people use, we have to transport it, so they should think about the driver. We need something in our pockets too. It's not fair for the driver to work the long hours, miss home and everything, and you're getting peanuts. It's not good. It's not good.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
That was a great interview by Nakimia. She wants to see more women in the industry. She was a very nice lady from Port St. Lucie. I used to live in Port St. Lucie, so I understand her area, where she's coming from. She talked about balance, and I think that goes for both men and women in this industry. You got to find a balance when you're on the road a lot, and you got to make the best of the time that you're home with the ones that you love. She makes a very good point about it being a great industry. Unfortunately, females make up a very small portion of this industry, but that is growing year over year. Hopefully we'll start to see even more of an increase as the next couple of years progress. I'm informed that I have another interview, maybe by Johnny Walker, maybe not Johnny Walker, but somebody named Johnny.
What is the big problem for you for the trucker in U.S.?
They don't pay no money. They ain't paying no money right now.
And where you from?
I live in Florida, but I come out of Ohio down here with furniture for our house.
Florida is terrible for the price of
There
the
ain't
car.
no freight, nothing. I'm just going to get something just to get out of here. You got to roll. You got to turn the wheels.
What do you think about the problem of the parking in the parking lot?
Oh, it's terrible. They need to do something. They need to make the rest areas bigger. There's nobody's anywhere.
Yeah.
Everybody's on top of everybody.
And the fuel is up.
Fuel's too high. The rates are too low. It's Bidenomics.
Yeah.
And you know what? Bidenomics stinks. It stinks. You can't make no money. But Joe Biden got big pockets like this. He don't care about us. He don't care about you. He don't care about nobody. Him and his son. You see how much money him and his son made.
I wish that in 2024 Biden is down.
Oh, I hope he's gone. The big joke amongst the truckers, Biden's going to run again because they're going to get him a wheelchair with GPS on it so he doesn't get lost.
Only one question. Who is the owner of the coca in the White House?
I don't know.
It's crazy.
I don't know, but somebody didn't want to get caught. It's everywhere, and they're not doing nothing about it. The fentanyl, the cocaine, marijuana, it's terrible. It's the devil. We don't need the devil. We need to bring America back to a better country. I don't care what color, what race, what creed, what religion. We need to bring it back to a better country. And that's what Trump was trying to do. But there's too many people. They come to Washington to work. They're too busy stabbing each other in the back. They're not doing their job. They need to do their job and make this country better again.
Yeah, in the first week on Biden in the White House, signed an executive order to cancel the oleoducts from Canada, and the diesel is up.
Yes, yes. There's too much money going out for everybody to be our friend. We don't need our friends. We're self-sustained, but there's not enough politicians doing anything. They're living good. We're paying them a lot of money. What are we making? Nothing.
What are you saying, Trump?
Don't be late on your taxes. Don't be late on the taxes.
Yeah. Trump or DeSantis?
Huh?
Trump or DeSantis? What do you think? Trump, Donald Trump, or Ron DeSantis?
I like DeSantis. I really, really like DeSantis. He's really made Florida a great state. The rest of the country needs to be great like Florida. Everything is good in Florida. There's opportunity. Everybody talks to everybody. Everybody works together. But there's no work. Where's the work at? Where's the work at?
Wow, that's my favorite. That's my favorite interview so far, hands down. Bidenomics. They don't pay no money. This guy's incredible. I want this guy as a spokesperson for the whole entire trucking industry. I think that would be incredible. He picked DeSantis over Trump in the 2024 election. That's going to be interesting to see. He likes the way Florida's moving. He likes the way that DeSantis, what DeSantis has done here in Florida, which I don't blame him as a resident of Florida. I love what DeSantis has done in Florida as well, keeping us free from the other United States, you know, the pressures that they feel. So I'm happy to have DeSantis in our corner for sure. But definitely Johnny is my most favorite interview of this entire show. I love that guy. I want to go have a beer with that guy. Maybe he sounded like he did need some Johnny Walker after all. But again, great job, Yolandi, on the interview. Great job with the questions, and great job, Johnny. Keep that up. Keep that attitude up, buddy. That's gonna do well for you. Now I want to say, I know you guys are staring at this big behemoth of a monstrosity I have here on front of the desk. This is a Zigamex fuel anti-siphoning device. I know it looks like a weapon, and you could definitely, you know, hurt somebody with this thing, but it's not for that. What it's for is to keep your fuel from spilling on the road, keep you guys the money in your pockets instead of wasted on fuel. It's completely anodized. It is a theft protection device for those looking to siphon your gas out of your truck. And we all know what a problem the price of diesel is these days. We'll talk about that in my next show, actually. But get yourself one of these. You guys mentioned Cornetato 10. It's hard for me to say sometimes, my English and Spanish English. Cornetazo 10. Hi, there we go. Mention that if you can, and you'll get a discount of 10% off when you purchase one of these awesome devices. They fit on any truck, new, old. They're made and made to last. Anodized right there. You can't get any better than that. So again, I want to thank you guys for joining me on the Gringo Trucker Show. I love doing this kind of stuff. I love working with the group that I work with here at KVC Media. Yolandi is an excellent interviewer, as you can tell by the way he pulled that out of Johnny there. And thank you guys for joining us. Follow us on our YouTube page. We have the Gringo Trucker YouTube page. We also have KVC Media for those Spanish-speaking ones who like to, dabble in the English, Spanish, Spanglish, as we say. So KVC Media, the Gringo Trucker YouTube. Follow our friends at Elite Carriers, Elite Insurance and Beyond, and Top Tracking Systems as well. Now, for my final thought of the day, it is Trucker Happy Hour. So I'm going to start off. You know what? Johnny inspired me. Tonight, I'm going to be having Johnny Walker in memory of Johnny. And I'm also going to fire up this beautiful 90 Miles Connecticut cigar by Florida Gonzalez Cigars. You guys should definitely take a look. Pick one up if you can. Call me if you can't. Go to our website, www.fdgcigar.com. and you'll find a variety of cigars to fit everybody's palate. But for me, I'm going to enjoy this Connecticut right now. I'm leaving here to go get a Johnny Walker Black, and then I'm going to have a great evening, and I hope you do too. Gringo Trucker out.